Napoleon Bonaparte is often regarded as the greatest military commander in both Hearts of Iron 4 and IRL. A man so revered in history that when France surrendered to the ocean and ceased to exist, the now independent nation of Corsica would survive purely out of respect for Napoleon's childhood home. Diagnosed by British historians with being short and poor at an early age, Napoleon would overcome both of these to be crowned Emperor of the French in 1804 in a pompous ceremony at the Notre Dame football stadium. It would be many years before Europe would see such a rise of an epic gamer. While many historians would define Napoleon's legacy as his masterful battlefield tactics, his greatest impact on the modern day would be forcing epic games into no-build mode on Fortnite. In 1789, the French monarchy released Overwatch 2 to the French people, a decision that would prove to be so disastrous that it would bring down the French monarchy itself and the House of Bourbon. It was in this turmoil that a young squad leader would begin his rise to power. Entering into a Fortnite academy at a young age, Napoleon would begin his legendary rise as a humble squad leader. His brilliance on the Fortnite island led him to win many victory royales, often with severely under-equipped squads who rarely had mics. His greatest and most brilliant campaign came at Tomato Town, where despite having no heals and no high ground, he managed to wipe out 5 squads with no casualties. By this time, Napoleon's skilled use of streaming propaganda in the forms of overpriced merchandise and TikTok highlight reels had propelled him to be named a general by France's revolutionary government. He used this position to begin implementing a series of badly needed reforms within the French army. Chief among these reforms would be eliminating the army's reliance on builds and instead focus on traditional forms of first-person combat and speed. For years, the French Fortnite academies had overtaught Caesar-style military tactics to the point that Fortnite had become unplayable. This system of thinking encouraged many of the youth that building was the primary way to achieve great victory royales over one's skill with a weapon. Though build tactics brought Caesar great victories at Alesia, in the modern Fortnite era, it often slowed battle and led to indecisive skirmishes. Napoleon found great success in reforming these outdated and slow building tactics. His first reform was to break down his army into a series of small squads, which led to more independent fighting units and greater speed. He also trained his army in better technical and survival skills, dropping the need for builds almost entirely. These anti-build tactics devastated his enemies and led to them to rage quit en masse. In 1809, after dominating Europe for almost a decade on squads, and many countries opting to adopt his tactics, Epic Games finally relented and created no-build mode. Whether this unprecedented action is considered a triumph or a historical tragedy is still up for debate, even to this day. A shout out to my patrons for making this channel a continued success.